Hi everyone and welcome to Still Single. Still Single helps single Christian women find contentment, hope and joy in their single season. So this video is I'm trying to do a videos called Lessons Learned for all of the Still Single stories. So if you haven't watched April's Date, watch, or if you haven't listened to April's Date, go and listen to April's Date and then come back here and watch this video. And it's my plan to sort of do a lessons learned for like each of the stories, and in that I'll talk about my motivations for making this type of story, and then also what I think the person should do. So in terms of April's Date, what sort of motivated April's Date is, I think sometimes I wrote it from kind of maybe from my perspective of I sometimes struggle with indecisiveness, and especially in dating and relationships I have like indecisiveness, and I wanted to create a character that had a little bit of indecisiveness. And I think that's also the general theme throughout like the stories in um the stories in um the stories in Still Single stories. I think, but in April's case in particular, I wanted to highlight a few things. And one of the things I wanted to highlight is I wanted to create a conversation around dating when you're a new believer. Because in my opinion, I think it's important to maybe mature a little bit before dating. But then at the same time, God brings people when he wants to bring people together. And then another thing I wanted to really speak about with April's Date is the whole topic of like attraction and like dressing. Because I think sometimes we judge people. We're naturally shallow people. Like we just have to, like our whole world runs on like looks and like how people dress and how people are perceived. And I wanted to sort of create that issue of we should always think about maybe the person more than their outward appearance, as well, because I think sometimes we can like, because we're looking for a particular type of person, maybe dating, we sort of look for the people that we think are for us, and then in our minds we don't even notice like the people who God may have for us. But because we have like a type or a guy that dresses in a particular way or what have you, we're looking at it. And I remember I wrote a blog, I'll link it, and it was, I think the title of the blog is The Type of Guy You Like. And what I wanted to emphasize was we sometimes are looking for a type of guy, and until we sometimes I'm not saying don't have standards and like a list and what have you, because that's fine, because there's a core of a person, of course, that you're looking for. But then I think sometimes we can have like a skewed perspective or shallow perspective, and then limits us. So in April's case, she's very like shallow in terms of what she said. And what's even funny is she also said that the type of guy she normally dated always led in heartbreak. So it's like she has a type and it's not conducive to her. And then she also talked about how the differences of the two of them, and how like they were very much opposite. And I think that, to like sort of conclude in terms of the decision, I feel like she should go on the date because she's committed to it, and it would be like really bad if she didn't go on it. And I think she can take it from there. And even if she doesn't want to proceed with like dating him further, she should still like let him down gently in that sense. But yeah, so that's like some of my motivations for April's Date. And I think, yeah, I think that's all I had. I feel like I've got some other points. Let's see if I've got any other points. Yeah, so that's April's Date. So yeah, I liked writing that. It was my first like story that I wrote, and yeah, it was quite fun to write that one. But yeah, it was good. I think it was interesting in terms of creating a character, just a brief character, and like putting the people together and creating two types of people and two types of personalities as well, and writing it. But yeah, I really enjoyed writing that. But yeah, of course, once again, like, let me know what you think. Let me know if you feel like April should go on the date. If you feel like she shouldn't, put it in the comments. Obviously, go to the original video, put it in the comments. You can put in this in the comments here. And if there's any of you that feel like she shouldn't go on the date, because in some ways she's not spiritually mature, she needs to mature a little bit. And in some ways, is it worth her sort of giving him the hope that she's interested in him by going on the date, and then, you know, not really being interested in him like long term or what have you. But anyway, be sure to watch the video, listen to the video. I always say watch, but it's watching and listening. Yeah, so be sure to like listen to it, write what you think. And once again, I'll have next week, I'll do Summer Secret, which is another story. So I'll do another lessons learned for each of the videos. But yeah, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.